Yeah, like people don't wear high-vis jackets in my town because that would be considered showing off.
I'm here at the Lowry Theatre in Salford. I'm proud to get a few moments with Ardal O'Hanlon. Hi Ardal, it's great to meet you.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. How's the tour going so far?
Good, yeah. I did the first half of the tour in the spring, and then I went off filming this show that I do called Death in Paradise, and now I'm bang in the middle of the second half of the tour. So I think I'm enjoying it even more now this time around because I kind of know it. You know, I know it inside out. Like I actually do remember all my own stuff. So yeah, and the audiences are great. I mean, you know, I can't complain. So you just have to, you just have to be up for it every night. Every night's different. Every crowd are seeing it for the first time. So it's like a first night every night.
The name of the tour is The Showing Off Must Go On. Is this a nod to the fact that showing off is frowned upon in your hometown?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, everyone hates show-offs. Like I hate show-offs, and I can't believe I do this. And where I come from, like I come from the border region in Ireland, and people are really quiet and head down, and no one's supposed to ever stick their head above the parapet in any way. But yeah, like people don't wear high-vis jackets in my town because that would be considered showing off. You know, so yeah, it's a funny thing. So there is this conflict. Like I always, feel it. Like it's clearly showing off stand-up, but I love doing it, and there's an awful lot to talk about, and yeah, so.
How do you think you'll feel at the end of the tour? Do you think you'll do more tours in the future?
Yeah, I think I will. I think in the past, in previous tours, going back over the years, I always thought this is going to be the last one. Like it's not a sensible job for a grown man. But I've really enjoyed it now this time. As I get older, I think I enjoy it more. It's really quite strange. So yeah, never say never. I mean, I'm definitely going to extend the tour into the spring. There's a few more dates in February, March this year, and then stand-up is a great thing. In the English language, you can literally tour it anywhere in the world. So there's opportunities to go other places with the tour. And when you have a show that you're really proud of, and that you put a huge amount of effort into, you want as many people as possible to see it. So you kind of tend to keep adding little bits onto it, flog it to death.
I won't ask too much to Father Ted about Father Ted. You should probably get asked a lot about that. But were you ever asked to conduct a wedding or a funeral because of your role as Father Dougal Maguire?
I've been asked to hear people's confessions. That's a different story. No, it does follow me around, I'll be honest with you. People do love that show, and I love it. I don't have a problem talking about it really. But yeah, I think I have been mistaken for a real priest. I think when I started doing the show, first of all, like before people really knew it, and they'd see you dressed as a priest, while you were filming, and people treated you with, like in Ireland particularly, people would treat you with an awful lot of respect. And one time I was in a shop just browsing for shoes while in costume, and the guy in the shop offered me free shoes because he thought I was a real priest. So that's the kind of thing that would go on, yeah.
I've been asked by a Facebook follower of mine to ask if there will ever be a show based around Father Dougal.
I don't think so. No. It's funny, like the show goes on and on and on. Like it's over 20 years ago since we made it, and it's still really popular today. And new people are finding it all the time. But like as an actor in a show like that, no matter how much you love the part or love the experience of doing it, like you move on the next day, and you've no choice but you have to move on to other jobs. Get on with your life and everything else. So even if someone came to me with a brilliant idea for a Father Dougal thing, I don't think I'd do it. Even though I'm very fond of the character and everything, I just don't think it would be appropriate. There is a musical of Father Ted going to happen soon in London, but it'll be somebody else playing the Dougal role because I can't sing or dance.
You'll be leaving our screen soon as D.I. Jack Mooney to pursue other acting opportunities. Can you give me an exclusive of what you'll be doing next?
I will be playing James Bond. So, you're the only one that knows that.
Who would you like to act alongside in the future?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, there's so many really. Like, God, I wouldn't really know where to start with that. Um, God, no, I mean, I couldn't pick one. Give me some ideas. Who would you like to act with?
Don't really know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig, yeah. God, no, I can't think of anyone really.
What do you do to relax when you're not working?
I love sport, so like I used to play a lot of football in my time, so I still go and see football, rugby. I love rugby. I play a lot of tennis now, as often as I can, and I love movies. Like I could watch movies all day long, and reading books, and you know, TV, endless television. It's normal life, really. Love it. Eating, love eating as well. God, that's my favourite thing.
Is it true your name Ardal is from a Norwegian village, and at school you were known as Ardal the Dardal the Big Ardal?
No, not quite. My name, it's an old Irish name, Ardal. Very few families use it. The O'Hanlons always used it. It actually comes from the Gaelic. It means great courage. Ard means high in Irish, and Gal means kind of valor or courage. So great courage, high courage, or something like that. That's where it comes from.
A really interesting thing I learned while researching for the interview is that you hadn't got a comfortable chair at home. Has that changed since?
No, I've never been comfortable in my own house. That is a fact. I've never found the perfect chair. I love chairs. I actually really like it. Like I've got some really boring hobbies, and one of them is looking at chairs. And I have books about chairs and things like that. But I've never found a comfortable one. And I used to have a bad back. Thankfully, it's okay now. But I actually got a special chair made for me, and even that wasn't comfortable. So.
I like to tell jokes. Can I tell a few of mine?
Yeah, go ahead.
Never buy shoes off a drug dealer. I did. I've been tripping all day.
Okay, good. You should be up there tonight.
Don't think I'm funny. Don't think I'm as funny. My dog chases people on a bike. Got so bad I had to take the bike away from him.
Nice.
I saw a transvestite wearing a miniskirt, so that shows a lot of balls. That's the end of the interview. Thank you for
Good.
bringing us on.
You're very welcome, Taz. Cheers. Thank you.